Hope everyone is ready for more Subnautica Bluesy Boo. Without further ado, like I said, hope you've all had a wonderful day thus far. Hope you continue to have a good day. My day's been good so far, but as we all know, there's no guarantee that it will continue to be that way. And so, okay. You're full of it, you're just dead. You're full. Mainly charged. Alright. Pepper trees. And yes. We have a couple goals. Can I build a prawn? And have I built a prawn? I think I can. I think I just didn't know how to best transport it. I suppose the best or easiest option would be to just get the stuff to make a second mobile vehicle bay. Or we could bring ours over here. It's definitely an option. But today's goal, as our stream title suggests, is to find a vent garden. Once we find a vent garden, things should hopefully progress. Data boxes? Are there any around here? Giving me the option to search for it, but I'm not seeing any. Yeah. No. Okay. So Glycerit, you're down there. Ba-bum. So we have our truck. What, Oh, am I not able to access my upgrades from here? Guess not. Ba-bum. So the things I would like to have. Depth Module Mark II. Requires synthetic fibers, enameled glass, and 2 rubies. We can get those too. But the synthetic fibers is what we need. Yeah, plant clipping. We also need creep vine seed cluster to combine with some gel sacks. So, since I think we're just gonna go grab the mobile vehicle bay, because I think I can pick it up. I might be wrong on that. If I am, well, that's gonna be a little disappointing. But we have gel sacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's all the gel sacks we have. But that would get us the hydraulic fluid to get past the bridge. Yeah, and we have a lot of spare batteries. Why do we have so many spare batteries? We must have found some. Oh, let's go on and do that then. Charge you all up. And let's be real, I don't really need this mineral detector. And the habitat builder could honestly just stay behind. So let's do that. And then we can stick the laser cutter in its place. So we'll just grab a couple of you as spares once you're charged. Hopefully these pepper trees will be further along by then too. So if we look at our map, that's bridge, which implies that that is the other place that we've been. If this is Delta Station, it means we're probably around here. Because we go past it over there, and then to our left, when we look at the Delta Station, is when we can get to there. So we're probably around here. Because we also have to go around the mountain to get there. So we're probably down here or up here. With that in mind, the question then becomes, what route do we want to go? Alrighty. I want to see one or two things today. Vent garden and a depth module upgrade, among one or two other things. Um, let's see. Oh, I'm very conflicted on where to go. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Da, 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 da. I don't know. We're gonna grab you two. And no, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna get in our sea truck. Glow whale brute shark. And we know that going that way will take us to the Chelicerae. But what I want to do first is get a prawn suit. Because for one, I want to find out how much depth a base prawn will take me. And two, I already spent the time to gather all the resources. I want to go on and make the thing. I am a bit worried about finding something spooky, but so far I haven't seen anything spooky on this track, so I think we're just gonna kind of hope for the best and head back to base. I do need to pick up a cluster on my way. That way I can go on and make the hydraulic fluid. Hello? Thank you. Alright, can I pick you up? I can. Good. Good. And then we need to craft hydraulic fluid for the bridge. Excellent. Yeah, I'd say we could just head on back if we want. Green is not my normal color, but having the green on the interior lightens it up because red disappears quicker than green. And it just gives good vibes. And in a game like this, I could definitely use the good vibes. I wonder if I have killed off the crypt population. Or some of them, anyway. 'Cause I've not been seeing or hearing as many crypts. So maybe me running them all down is doing exactly what I had hoped it would do. And immediately sees a crypt or hears a crypt. Boom. All right. Do that. We keep losing power. Keep losing faster than we're making. Is it because of the shrub? Or not shrub, the scanner room? It's probably also because of these. I ought to just let these fill completely, and then hopefully that'll shut them down. Alright, so now what do I need to make prawn suit? I know I have it already, I just don't remember what all I needed. Alright, so power cell. Computer chip, enameled glass, and plastic. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can make the prawn. So let's do this. Craft the prawn. And now we just dive back down. Okay, so we can go down to 400. Alright, so the prawn gets 100 meters deeper than the truck. I want one of both, but I don't know if I'm able to get both yet. That would also be good, but we don't have kyanite. Also need synthetic fibers. So we really need synthetic fibers. So now that we built our prawn, what did I need for a grapple? Benzene. And how do we make benzene? Right, so yeah, let's track those. And then let's see what we need. So benzene, flowering spore, riven plant. Trying to think, were those the pustules that I've got at the other base? I think they are. In which case, the lithium and the diamonds is the major thing. 'Cause I would like one of both. Let you all fill up, and then hopefully these will be able to actually produce. We have a ribbon plant left. Do we have any ribbon plant seeds? We do not, so I'd rather not use that ribbon plant. But beyond that, we have everything else. Lithium. 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. So we have the diamonds. We have one of the lithium. We have lithium. All right. So we have the lithium. We have the diamonds. We have the titanium. Advanced wiring kit. That's computer chip and yeah, so 2 silver, a gold, 2 coral, and a copper. So we got the silver, We got a copper. We got table coral. Do we have another copper? We have another copper. So we can build literally everything but the benzene. So, I say we go collect. Well, we can go on and craft what we need to craft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. 2 lithium. 1, 2, 3, 4 diamond. Alright, so we can make that. The 2 silver. A gold. 2 copper. And the 2 table coral. So with that, I should be able to build. Oh, I can also build a parallel processing unit, but I don't know what I need that for yet. Computer chip or copper wire for the computer chip. Then we can do that. And we can do that. Yeah, the only thing we're missing. Ooh, it made me jump. Alright. I would like a drill arm, please. And yeah, let's put it on the right arm. That way when we get the grapple, we can put it on the left, because left is my more go-to trigger, so that'll be more instinctual to do that for getting out of there. Alright, we do have the hydraulic fluid as well now. Oh, right. Squirt. His name is Squirt. Squirt the prawn suit. Wait, why is that white? Why is most of it white still? Let's do that bright green again for interior. Okay, apparently you are bugged. Either bugged or that's just game design. So only the arms get colored? Really? That's pretty blug. Oh well. What are we gonna do? Let's name him Shrimp. Since it's a prawn. Name him Shrimp. We got Shrimp, and then we got Sea Truck, which I think we named Leviathan. Yep, Leviathan and Shrimp. How are you? Alright. Shrub nut for you. You don't need one yet. I want to get power up to full capacity because ideally we shouldn't be draining that much. Okay, so we need the pustules. that we can make. At least I'm hoping that's what those are, the flowering spores and a ribbon plant. If we can get those, then we'll be good. Shut up. You're a creature only a mother would love. I'm sorry, but it's true. The sooner you admit that, the better off you'll be. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 la da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Yumpa, yumpa, da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Day dun day dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I was responding to a message. Play it along. Dabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba da 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 da. Da 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 da. La da da. Ba da ba da. Ba da ba da. La da 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 da. Alright, so I need a spark plug and a glowing pustule root thing. Oh, there's some spark plugs. I would like to also get some of those. Alright, so now all we need are the pustules, which, if it is what I'm thinking it is, I should have some right here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, maybe on the other side. Oh, I have root pustules. Crap. So, what is it I'm looking for? Flowering spores. Where would I have found that? Maybe I'm not getting flowering spores yet. Okay, maybe I can't get a... Okay, I was wrong then. So we're not gonna get that. 'Cause I don't know where those live. Actually, what do I have in here? Grab the table coral. Yeah, grab the root pustules because might as well. Might as well grab all the valuables. We'll leave the water and those stuff up here. Because, you know, just in case. And y'all are all empty. How are you looking battery-wise? Okay, still the same way you were. Grab some of these diamonds. Sea monkey eggs, ribbon plants. Gel sack. Alright, I think we're good. We did all of that for nothing, apparently, but that's okay. Prawn exosuit facilitates mobility in high pressure zero gravity, turning the wearer into a bipedal mechanical rock puncher. Rock grub ingestion not required. Well, that's nice to know. Alright. Rays, some brutes, Kappa mining site. Not that I can carry anything, but I want to go that route in case there's anything along the perimeter that I've missed. Alright, if it's just the if it's just the cryptids, that's not a big deal. Rock punchers, also not a big deal. Wait, hold up. I was waiting to see if he, exterior grow beds. Yeah, I was just waiting to see if, I don't care about disaffected water. Alright, cool. Excellent. And that's why I went along the perimeter of a place I've not explored yet. but that I thought was fairly safe. Because, I mean, if crypts are your biggest concern in this location, that's not too bad. Now, something worse than the crypt, we're gonna have some problems. And my dilemma is I don't know how far safe versus unsafe is. Oh, and it's only 2 titanium. Excellent. Where was copper mining? Copper mining's still ahead of me. So yeah, this is just thermal vents, I think. Copper miner. Oh, jeez. That gave me a heart attack. So, copper mining down there. Theoretically, the biggest threat I have to face in the immediate area, again, should just be our friends the Crips. But kind of like how we just stumbled upon the grow bed, I want to find it. I'm curious if there's anything else I might just, and I quote, stumble upon. And my computer is seeming to be having a heart attack. Um, dun, 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 dun. You know what? We're getting awful close to that Chalicerate territory. Yeah, because there's those trees. So, yeah. So we're just gonna come back to that later. I don't exactly, feel like dealing with, a Chalicerate just yet. You know?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Still pretty crappy on power. Alright. So let's drop off all the goodies. Give me the seeds. Habitat builder. We'll do this. We're gonna do like we've done in the past. Just gonna...
The grow bed lets you grow plants and vegetables, providing flavorful options for evading scurvy.
Among other things. Oh, cool. These things can hold a lot. I wonder if I can grow creepvine. Sure can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we won't need creepvine again. We're growing ribbon, we're growing gel sack. The rest is interior. Excellent. So we're growing that, we're growing those. I don't know how long those will take to grow. They're already at 10%, so probably not too bad. But I think that's all we will need. Bum bum bum. Cool. Really want power to go up to full strength. So filtration complete, so we're just gonna leave you alone. Now, my fevered peppered tree, or my fevered pepper trees. 34 heat, 15 and 15 versus 10, 15, 5. So much better hydration and the added bonus of body heat, but they do expire, unlike a shrub nut. So there is that. And since you're a tree, I'm going to trust that you will regrow. Which means I don't want to pick those yet unless I'm planning to go above, which I could do because I have the hydraulic fluid. So it is definitely an option. But I think the vent garden is the more ideal route to go. head garden, which means finding. Ooh. One thing I could try. I could try taking the prawn into Marguerite's cave. What kind of does this thing have any storage? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24. Actually, you're fine. Let me just. One lithium, 3 titanium. Let's do it, at least for now. Just to have a little extra storage. 1 lithium. 3 titanium. So it does not have, but we do have 2 backup battery cells. So we got that going for us at least. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, it not a whole lot of extra space, but it is more space. Yeah, I want to see. For a little prawn here. Since it's got that 100 extra feet or meters worth of depth that it can go. I want to see. That's enough to do what we're wanting to do. This isn't flying, it's falling with style. Titanium. Alright, we both know what I'm looking for. Oh, that's it right there, I think. Yeah. There we go. We're gonna hang off on doing too much resource collecting for right now, though. Because I don't know what I may or may not find. There might be a lot of stuff that I want to load this vehicle down with. Alright. So we are now the deepest we have ever gone. And there's Marguerite's base. I mean, it kind of makes sense that she'd set up shop in a place that's inhabited by peaceful little guys like this. And she had a prawn suit too. Now, the concerning thing for me is how adamant she was for me to stay away. How mad is she gonna be at me? Let's save. So we definitely don't need to go down there. We seem to have a fairly nice setup, huh? Oh, there's her prawn. Customized prawn suit. I don't suppose I could take it. That'd be kind of mean, but... Heh. Standard issue Mark III prawn has been manually altered by its owner, exchanging one of its hot swappable work arms for the mandible of a young chelicerate. Given the range of available high-tech prawn mods in the non-classified Alteria fabrication suite, these appear to be more of a stylistic choice than a functional one. However, the sharp claw arm could certainly be used effectively in defensive scenarios by an experienced pilot. Custom suit also appears to have seen heavy use over a long period of time, judging by the barnacle overgrowth and permanently damaged sections of the exoskeleton. Assessment: the owner don't want you messing around. Okay, I won't mess with your stuff, don't worry. I'm just come in to say hi because you're the first person I've seen. I know you don't. Oh!
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not
I'm
Altera.
not Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base.
Is that a blue tablet?
If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Wow. A snow stalker. Is a bear-like evolutionary offshoot of the aquatic stalker native to the warm. Okay, so they are like the stalkers. Are typically apex predators in their biomes. They operate in packs and are primarily land-based creatures, but will enter water to hunt and defend territory. Notable physical attributes: thick, hollow fur, creates a thin layer of oil, helps keep the snow stalker warm, modified dorsal fin aid in aquatic hunting, cyan bioluminescence on the tongue and tail help the pack stay together during winter storms. Avoid. If entering their territory is necessary, sources of bright light and unpredictable noises have been shown to deter attacks. Test override module. Snow
Now I
fox
just need to build the
fragment.
test override module, and I can disable that satellite tower.
Sea truck perimeter defense upgrade.
Acquired.
And it's already built! Oh, yay! Alright, well now we can definitely go after Event Garden. I'm backing off. I was just trying to see if there's anything else I could scan, but there's not. Okay. So, we can make that. What was the thing she wanted us to make? So we can make this, but we don't need to now because she's already got one built. And we just swiped it. I'm learning Snowfox. Test override. Diagnostic module for the Delta Station. Parallel processing unit. Aha! Okay. I'll close your door. That way your buddy don't get out. I might be a nosy brat, but I'm not mean. I'm not rude entirely. I did not like that noise. Wonder if she's living on top of something dangerous. So, like, she's not in the danger zone, but like where she's at leads you to somewhere more dangerous. That is definitely a possibility. Grow bed lets you grow plants and stuff. Yeah. Alright.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly, there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
Wow. She's what we call in the biz a survivor. Alright, so now I just need to get my prawn back to base. Ooh, and while I'm here, thinking about it, get a bunch of gel sack seeds. downside about not having my grapple that I wanted. I've got to basically parkour my way out of here. But it's not impossible, so it's fine. Brute shark, but I ain't worried about a brute shark. Alright, that way. Alright. Let the thing refill. Jump to the next ledge, and now we're practically back at base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, thank you. And now, give me you three. Perimeter defense is gonna go. Ah, excellent. And now that we're up to full power, now that we're back to full power, hopefully the two won't be too overworked. But it looks like that might not be the case. Like I might need to build a third reactor. To offset the energy that we're eating up. But first things first, I want to plant all of this. Perfect. Now we have plenty of ribbon plant and gel sacks. We can go creep vine and a few other things if we need to. Next, let's deposit the stuff we don't need. We can depot some of that and get rid of the hydraulic fluid. I'm not going after that one right now. Now that we have perimeter defense, I want what am I doing? I have 3 right here. Okay. So yeah, the 2 is not enough to sustain the 2 water filtration. Now a thermal plant requires magnetite though. Lubricant, which we'll be able to get from our creep vine. So we have everything we'll need to do that. We just need to figure out what way to expand to do that. Because yeah, we're definitely going to need to at this rate. Or we disable or deconstruct a water machine. I'd rather not. So honestly, maybe that's the first objective is let's fix up our bio supply. So these two are trying, but they just are not quite enough to keep up with the demand. A game of supply and demand, the supply is not meeting the demand. But actually, let's pull out the shrimp. Hey. Really? Come on. Oh. I can also use it as a speed boost. That's nice. These are what I'm after. Four, 8, 12. Yeah, let's get this one. All right. Yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5. All right. So, what all do we need? We need another room and another. I could do a large room, but I'd rather just do another multi-purpose room for right now. One of you. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 silver and a lubricant, which is just a cluster. Two silver. Do we have any lubricant? Probably not. I wouldn't think so. No, wait, what are you? Advanced wiring kit. I wonder what you were intended for. I don't remember. Excellent. Just in time. Turn you into lubricant. Now, A multi-purpose room. Oh, hi, it's a glow whale. Wait, can I do that? That's not gonna mess up the bay? Apparently not. Well, that'll be nice. 10.1, good. Do that. And now we'll do a mass collection of shrub nuts. Come on. Alright, you're full. You're full. 1, 2, 3, 4. So with that one, I think we'll stay in a net positive instead of a net negative. And we might have to let the filtration units completely fill up again first, but what is it Lord Farquaad says? That is a price I am willing to make. That is indeed a price I am willing to make. Or a sacrifice I am willing to make. We've reached the need for another locker. Let me just... Yum yum. Alright, so the crops are growing. Those are... underway. Now, what I could do... that's fine. Just leave it like that. Get the most out of our rooms. I am gonna take a couple fevered peppers. And honestly, I think we're good to go now. So we got the exterior grow bed, and we got the first piece of a snow fox. One-person hoverbike designed for fast reversal over a wide variety of terrain. While providing little protection, it can easily outmaneuver most threats, especially when upgraded with a jump module. Just don't try to take it over water. Okay, so it's a land vehicle only. High-speed hoverbike onboard headlight will make you look cool. The Snow Fox other ground vehicle are rabbits in its headlights. Now then, I think we're going to take a little sleepy bye. See how power's looking. Because I'm certain the shrub nuts are gonna wear off doing that. Nice. salt's completely full. Water's still going. But our power is steadily on the rise now. Which was the goal. So we've got that equipped. We've got 2 spare batteries, power cells. I think we go find ourselves a vent garden and dodge some chelicerae. Do that. Access upgrades. Our final upgrade is the perimeter defense. So now, how much does this use? It didn't. That's comforting. Now, the tree spires is the threat. Or not threat. The chelicerae is the threat. We're going to have to navigate around. Last knows pilot position, so that's the way we need to go. So we know they live down there. So it's... What was that and where was that? I don't know. And I'm honestly a little scared to find out. There's a baby vent.
Detecting bow of an astronautical Soltrons Gulf vessel nearby. Vessel name Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Inoperative. What the heck was that? Squid shark. I think. No, that's the chelicerae. Oh, crap. So it's just there. Which means that thing off in the distance is probably the vent garden. It definitely seems like the chelicerae is guarding the vent garden. Oh, I am scared. I know it was giving me confidence. But that was before I saw the chelicerae. Right in front of my face. But, that being said... also worried about them. But if the Chelicerate's over there to the left. Nope, he's still right there. Alright, just save. So it appears, regardless, we're gonna have to go buy that thing. Do the afterburner.
The vent garden harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
Alright, we electrified the Chelicerator. You bastard! You're lucky I just zapped it and not before.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage.
Oh, crap. What the frick do I do now? He's right there. You go away. I am so glad I went to Marguerite's first. Okay, really? I can't just... Oh, that... I don't like this guy.
Having fun yet?
Sure. I'd be lying if I said yes, but sure.
Oop, I see Wooge is lurking in the background.
Yeah, he's been there all day, but he's been mighty quiet. All right, now I'm just terrified that he's gonna come back at me out of the middle of nowhere, and I don't know where he went. Oh, he's back up there. Okay. So maybe, just maybe, we repair. Frick!
I'm going to let you enjoy all
No.
the fun you're having.
No, don't leave me. Don't leave me.
I am going to leave you because I just got home and I still have stuff to do. I just saw the golden opportunity to, well.
Yes.
You have been ducked, so I must away.
I've been ducked.
I'll catch you later. Have fun.
Sure. All right, we're inside the vent garden. It is actively trying to eat me. Jeez. Spiral plant. Can I regrow these by any chance? I doubt it, unfortunately. So I'd best collect a few. Dude! Chill! Ah! There's... Is it one or is it two? It's just the one. But he knows I am here, and he is not happy that I am here. Yes. Come after me over here. So that when you lose aggro, you go that way. And I... back in here. And we run. And we run, and we run, and we run. Oh. There's the other one. There's 2 of them. Leave me alone! Leave me alone, you dirty bastard! Puppy garden, the frickin' vent garden's not fair.
Aboard, Captain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully, that is all we will need. Because... I did not like that. I did not like that. I did not like that. Alright, 2 for you. 1 for you. 1 for you. The bright side, it does appear... Well, we're losing a little bit of energy now, but that's because we plugged in the Leviathan to recharge and heal. Once it's back to full, we should resume actually generating power. Alright. So we did it. We got what we needed for synthetic fibers. Now, what I want to try, I don't think it'll let me, but what I want to try... We can! Oh, hallelujah! Praise! Praise be the exterior grow bed. Oh, that is such a huge relief. That means I don't have to go back to the bloody vent gardens. I could just regrow. I could just grow my own spiral clippings. Now, what did we need synthetic fibers for? We needed it for... crap, what all did we need it for? We needed it for depth module Mark II. That's what we needed it for. Do we need it for prawn depth module? We did. We needed it for prawn depth module. Alright, well, I want to upgrade both of those. So... remind me what I need for enameled glass. Need quartz, which we have 1 of. We have... Okay, we have a piece of glass. So we can make 1 of these. So I'd say probably sea truck depth upgrade before prawn depth upgrade. Because we still don't know where to find those glowing, those flowering spores. So yeah, let's focus on this one. So lead and diamond, 2 rubies. Diamond, 2 rubies. Oh, come on. Okay, good. Thank goodness. Alright. Glass. Enameled glass. Really wish I could access my upgrades from here. Park at the hatch. Like you used to do. Now, give me the depth module. Do it quickly. And stick it back in. 650. Nice. Okay. So, we got our objective done for tonight's stream. And yeah, with these not doing it, we're definitely gaining power fine. The real question will be once I empty those, will it be able to keep up now? So I need to make one, then I need to make that. Then we can go back to the Delta Station radio tower. But I don't know if I have all the resources for that. So let's see. Well, we got the copper we need. Lead and titanium. Titanium. Our last piece of lead. That's all but this, which means gold, silver, table. Table, silver, gold. Alright, we can build everything. Copper wire. Parallel processing unit. Test override module.
The vent garden harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
Vent garden. And spiral plants. Alright, well now that we got 3, I think we're good. We'll let these generate again. Food, 2 water, health pack, synthetic fibers. Let's go on and grab that hydraulic fluid as well. What did we need for beacons? Copper and titanium. I have a copper. Let's make a beacon. Just in case. And I am going to be right back because I need to go use the restroom. We BRB. Alrighty. Now that I am refreshed, let's... Honestly, we could start going after these architect pieces now. Because... at this point, what was holding us back was depth, but we've more than doubled our potential depth. And now that we have our proximity zappers as well, we are definitely saying screw you, Chelicera, and going the opposite direction. But as far as progression goes, I think that is the most reasonable next course of action. Alright, you stay. There's the tower. Actually, yeah. That's no. I don't want... Stop it! want the rock. But fine, I guess I don't get the rock. I should have brought some peppers. Oh well. Sulfur. New employee training is recommended that all training be completed while towers in test mode. Test mode is fully functioning simulated version of live mode. While in test mode, all communications will be disabled. Ah, which is why we want this.
Great. Now back to the terminal.
But first, we warm up. Then we can go back to the terminal. Enter test mode.
Wait. Please work.
Alright.
Yes. Satellite is down.
I am impressed. That was most resourceful.
Well, thanks, Alan. And your approval wasn't exactly what I was after, but it's welcome.
All right, Altera. You win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure. Whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we'd gathered everything or if we had to leave something behind. Alright. Do we get a beacon for that by any chance? No. About 1 kilometer east of your position. Kilometer east of my position. See which way's east. North, south, east, west. So probably over there. Okay. Good to know. diamonds do despawn. Oh, it shouldn't be surprising that they do, but still a little saddening. That's either magnetite or diamonds, but I can't tell. Just be diamonds. Lots of gold potential, which is good. Very good. Means if I'm ever in a desperate need for gold and don't know where to go. Hello? Thank you. Come back over here. Delta Station. Alright. So we did that. To the east. Ah. How far a kilometer is. As far as distance to travel. Like if it's just a hop, skip, and a jump, or if it's a bit of a trek. Okay. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems also running short on time, so I did bring the hydraulic fluid. I think we're gonna go drop these off first. And then we'll double back towards the fluid. la la la
Welcome
la.
aboard, Captain.
Alright, we do appear to be stable. Stable is definitely good. Alright. So, what we should probably do. I'm torn because we've only been going for. Well, we've been going for 2 hours. So I could go for another hour, or I could go on and call it here because we found the vent garden, we upgraded our depth module, and we progressed the story, or at least the portion with Marguerite. Organ, skeleton, and tissue remains. So we still gotta find all of that for the architect. I think we found all 3 locations, or at least got the beacons for them anyway. So perhaps that's what we should do next. We go after those artifacts. That's the architect body cache and then 2 other artifacts. Those artifacts will probably take us to the other 2 pieces. But you know what? For my own sanity, and so that we don't have to make a mad dash to come back home, let's do that. Let's save and quit here. And we'll call that the night. And that way, next stream, we can go to the west and do the hydraulic fluid on the bridge. And we can go to the east and find Marguerite at her greenhouse. I think that's a decent plan. But, yeah. I will, bid you all a fond farewell. Thank you, Ghost, for, bringing the duck. And, thank you for the lurks. Anybody and everybody that lurked. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend, and not sure when I will next be live, but my guess will be it'll just be back to our normal Tuesday, Thursday schedule. If I do a bonus stream, it'll definitely just be on Saturday. And at this point, it'll probably just be more below 0 if we do it. But otherwise, I will see you all Tuesday. Regardless, hope you all have a wonderful weekend. See you all whenever I see you next. Stay safe, stay cool, stay happy. Au revoir.